My dad found a dead rat in the wall, but there was a little bit of drama. This just arrived. If you guys been following up with this entire home renovation slash like we bought a house series, you'll know that we've recently moved. Finally, a little bit more settled in, so I want to show you guys a few updates. First off, this incredible light is just, it's everything. So happy with the paint color we chose. I'm sure I talked about this before, but we did go with simply white on the walls. Freaking amazing. We did get some furniture in, which I'll show you guys a little bit later, but let's start with some of the problems that we ran into with the house when we first moved in. I'm gonna just say this for anyone who needs it, who's bought a house recently, and I don't know if this is common knowledge. It wasn't necessarily to me, but definitely clean your ducts. Yeah, I'm gonna insert some clips of before and after our ducts were clean. There was so much crap in our ducts. There was a lot of construction crap all stuck, lodged in there. We were breathing that for like the first week. So really happy that we got that done. It only costs a few $100s if you go with a good company. It's just something you maintain every 5 to 7 years is what they told us. And then obviously we changed the furnace filter and all that. I know that's really boring. That's why I want to get it out of the way. Second thing I want to talk to you about is the gym. So I'm gonna bring you guys up there. It's actually a temporary situation right now, but I'm so excited to show you guys and explain a little bit about why we went with what we went with. This is it. Okay, so it is a little bit echoey in here. It's just really empty and we don't have anything like fabric on the ground. We just have this mat, which I actually got these gym mats from Amazon. They're amazing. Basically, this is actually our guest room, and I haven't shown it in a lot of videos because it's going to essentially be the furniture from our bedroom currently. Like the bed frame and all that, it's gonna move into this room once we get our bed delivered and everything, but that's not gonna happen for a few months because everything is delayed here. We thought since we had so much gym furniture already, like why not just make a gym? So that's exactly what we did. The mirror you are looking at, this is the Hovet mirror. Really, really good. I do have 2 of these, so I'm gonna put one in the studio as well. Over here we have the gym mats. These are from Amazon, they're awesome. We put our shoes over there. I have all of our stuff lined up. We don't have any like legit huge equipment, and we're probably not gonna buy any, obviously, because this room is gonna be turning into something a little bit different, but we figured like why not just use it for the space for now. We had the Theragun in there, I mean the roller, the mats. These are Dylan's weights, but they're actually really pretty, so don't mind them out here too much. And then this is kind of like my section, so my little weights, my Bala bands, the Pilates weighted balls. I recently got these are the peach bands. You can guys get these on Amazon. They're like fabric, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It turned out really, really cute. And again, like this isn't gonna stay here forever, so that's why everything kind of looks a little bit temporary. I didn't want to put anything onto the wall unless I was 100% sure about it, and it just didn't make sense for the space, but I'm excited to hopefully do some at-home workouts in here. I haven't worked out in here yet, but we just set it up, so that's the gym. Moving on, I am going to show you guys our tiny Ikea kitchen makeover. So excited to show you guys this, so let's go. So obviously our kitchen isn't like 100% completed yet. You guys obviously can see we have so much space beside the stove that we need to put in. We still have our dishwasher we got to install, which I talked about a few videos back. But today there was something that it literally cost me less than $100 to do. Each cabinet cover was like $20, and it was something I actually mentioned in our empty house tour. So if you haven't seen that and want a better lay of the land, you definitely should go check that out. One thing that drove me crazy about this kitchen was the glass front cabinets. I just personally find them very messy. It's not as streamlined. I felt like there was a lot going on in this space already, so it just made sense to switch them out. So I did do a small order on Ikea, got 4 fronts, so you guys can see the before and the after, and it turned out really amazing. So if you have an Ikea kitchen, it's so easy to like customize or just change things up for not that much money, and that was one thing I personally think made a huge difference. So this is what they looked like before, and that is what they look like now. I think that they're so much better. I know I talked about the shelf in this area, and if you guys remember, I was like, I hate it, don't want it, wish they did cabinets all throughout. Now that we filled it with plants and other stuff, I don't hate it as much. It definitely wouldn't have been what I would have decided on if I was designing this kitchen, but I think it's going to hold us over for now, obviously. What a freaking angle. This is essentially our entire house. The other thing I want to talk about is actually behind me. It is our sofa. So many of you guys asked if we were keeping our sofa or if we were getting a new one. and I don't think I've actually like officially said it, but we are getting a new one. But there was a little bit of drama. So we are sitting on this sofa right now, and this is actually the one I DIY'd for our apartment out of 2 Ikea beds. I have a whole video on it. I'll link it down below or up in the card somewhere. But one thing I knew when we were moving was that we were going to get a new sofa, something that was a little bit more streamlined, something that made a lot more sense. It's not a restoration cloud couch, and I have my reasons for that, which I'll explain, I think, a little bit in a different video once the sofa actually arrives. But our sofa's been delayed, obviously, because of everything going on right now, and I've been getting some really funny emails. I'll post them up here. No idea where they are, but I am so incredibly excited to get them. They're gonna look amazing. This just arrived and I'm so excited. It looks so good. This is a high quality reproduction of the Noguchi table. It's a very, very iconic design. Yeah, I've wanted this coffee table probably since I was in university, and it was finally time to bite the bullet on it and get it. It's gorgeous. We got ours from Eternity Modern, and I was super careful with what I decided to choose because there are so many repros of this table that just aren't right, and when it's not exactly right, it's really ugly. So it is the walnut base. I think this is such a beautiful color. I think eventually I want all our floors this color because I just really love this tone of wood. Next, I already posted a lot of these things on my Instagram, so if you guys want to like more like real-time updates, you should definitely head on over there. This is a vintage repro of the Corbusier. I don't think it's real, but we did get this from Guff in Toronto. It's actually my sister's. She's had it for over a year now, and it's so pretty. I've noticed on Pinterest that this particular repro is really taking off right now, so I'm glad that we already have one. I didn't have to buy it, but it's chrome. It's also very mid-century and matches the style of the house, which is amazing. I think between these two things, I'm a little bit mid-century out in this space, and then everything else is going to be either contemporary or vintage from another time period. Our TV is also still on the floor. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do here. I do want to get some sort of media stand, but again, I'm not sure yet. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. So far, so good in terms of the furniture that we already have. I'm so excited to get more pieces into this space. This sofa doesn't really match the vibe that we're going for in the new space, and I think once that's in, the other 2 pieces are going to definitely make a lot more sense. This looks really funny right now. So this was my way of getting Toledo up the stairs because he does not like the stairs, especially because of the hardwood floors. We didn't have stairs obviously at our apartment, so this is really different for him. But that is our current situation. While I still decide on a stair runner, I'm still deciding between something really simple like this photo here or something more ornate and like mid-century like this picture here. So let me know what you guys think. At the end of the day, it's really just for Toledo's safety and then anyone else's safety when they go up and down the stairs. It is important for us to have a stair runner, mainly because of our dog, but it has a lot of benefits in other ways, so yeah. Okay, so the other thing is our fiddle leaf is not doing well. I just don't think it survived the move. Dylan watered it when we got here, and the soil is still wet, and it's taking that was the regular amount of water. It's not like we overwatered it when we got here. I don't know if it's worth saving. If you guys are fiddle leaf fig experts, I would really appreciate it. Let me know what y'all think. How am I gonna bring this little guy back to life, or if it's even possible. One other really cool thing I want to show you is actually right there. This is our new Ecobee furnace. Not furnace, thermostat. This isn't sponsored at all whatsoever, but this was really easy to install. We did it on our own, but it's really good because it can actually connect to an app and you can control the thermostat on your phone. It's connected to Wi-Fi. It shows how much humidity is in here. It's basically it's a smart thermostat. I'm sure a lot of you guys have those already. Guys, so we're gonna head down to the lower level, and I've actually never really shown this part before. I may have only shown it once before actually. And we are entering the real construction zone. That's it. Like, this is probably the most excited I am for a project so far. My dad found a dead rat in the wall. We have a photo, but I'm not gonna show it. But that's what happens when you live in the city. You find some gems. What we're gonna do with it is so incredibly exciting, but it's such a big space. Let me show you. We have some really big plans for here, but mainly it's that since there's plumbing and everything already here, we're actually going to be doing a full bath right here, and then we're going to be doing a little laundry room over here. It's exciting for me. I know it may not be exciting for other people, but that's currently where we're at. That's all the update, that's the drama, that's the tea, that's what's going on in our house. If you guys like these updates, head over to my TikTok, head over to my Instagram, just plugging everything because I do show updates in real time. The next video is going to be really exciting because I am going to be starting my office workspace makeover. We have so many amazing plans for that, so definitely stay tuned.